If you're pregnant, planning to have a baby, or you're a mom that's in the thick of it right now, I want to have a real conversation with you. I really want to share the things that I wish I knew before I had my son. My son is turning 2 in a couple weeks, and I've learned so much from being his mom. And this is not like the Pinterest advice. This is the real advice. The emotional shifts, the identity crisis, the mom guilt. Yeah, we're gonna go there. If you're new here, hi, I'm Kaylee, and I'm a mom to my 2-year-old son, Finn. Make sure to hit that subscribe button if you're into honest mom life, self-care, and realistic beauty. The very first thing, let's start with a big one. Your identity will shift. Nobody told me how I would feel like a completely different person after having a baby. And honestly, in the beginning, it really threw me off. It threw me off a lot until recently. I love being a mom. I love my son more than anything in the entire world, and I would not change that ever. But I still missed who I used to be. And that honestly felt wrong, but it's not. It's normal. A lot of moms go through this. I would say most, if not all moms go through this. You can still love your child or your baby and grieve the person that you were before you became a mom. You leave that person behind. And I don't think it's selfish to feel that way. I think it's human and it's normal. And I think we should be talking about it. But that emotional change and that switch from old version of you to new version of you is shocking at first. And it's something that needs to be talked about more. And not just talked about, normalized. The next thing. Self-care is not a luxury, it is survival. Let me tell you what I mean by that. Before I had a baby, I thought that self-care was going and getting my nails done and taking long bubble baths and doing a 200-step skincare routine. And now that I'm a mom, I know that 5 minutes to myself is really, really valuable when I get it. Sometimes it's just that 5 quiet minutes alone in the bathroom. Sometimes it's drinking my coffee while it's hot. Sometimes it's a 5 to 10 minute drive to Starbucks while my toddler's napping in the back seat and there's peace and quiet and I'm just blasting the music and having a good old time. But the thing is, you have to stop waiting for someone to give you permission. You have to let yourself have that permission. Carve out time, even if it's just 10 minutes, and let that time be the time that you're pouring into you. My go-tos, I do love a skincare routine. I love doing it when my son goes to bed. It makes me feel like I'm taking care of myself. More recently, organizing. I know it sounds silly, but organizing makes me feel like I have my shit together. I do little pieces of things per day. I'm not trying to accomplish huge major tasks in my house. I cannot commit to that. Toddlers are unpredictable, so if I have 10 minutes to straighten something up or make it look nice or organized, I do it. And up here, it makes me feel a lot better. Content planning is a big one for me. I know that's not everybody's hobby, but take time for your hobby. I sit down and I plan out my content and I decide what I want to do creatively for the week, and that makes me feel like, number one, have my shit together. And number two, it scratches that creative part of my brain that I had before I was a mom. And honestly, sometimes too, it's just sitting in silence and doom scrolling because I don't get that time to just sit and be. Your brain is always on go when you're a mom. So when your kid's asleep or you have that finally time to yourself, sit and doom scroll. Don't feel guilty about it. It is what it is. That is self-care too. Number three, your body will change. You have to be okay with it. Your confidence is going to change too. Obviously, when you get pregnant, you know your body's going to change, right? But I didn't realize how much that would affect my confidence until it happened. I did not feel like myself. I think a lot of women go through when they're pregnant, but even after the fact, when you're supposed to be back to normal, they send you on your way and 6 weeks later, they're like, yep, you're good. And to me, that triggered something in my brain that was like, okay, I'm supposed to be back to normal now. Cool. I was not back to normal. And I certainly did not feel beautiful. I didn't really start feeling like myself again until recently. Not even my old self, a new version of myself, but I had to do a lot of hard work to get there. And I neglected myself a lot in the beginning because when you don't feel beautiful, you don't feel confident, you don't want to put that effort in, but you have to, and that's the only way to get out of it. So for me, what helped was getting ready just for me. Putting on even just a tinted SPF and some mascara, even if I wasn't going anywhere, getting dressed every day, doing my hair, even if no one is going to see you but your toddler and your husband that day, do it because it's going to make you feel so much better. Those little things brought me back to me. Number four, mom guilt. It's a full-time job, let's be real. I was not prepared for that kind of guilt for wanting a break, guilt for working, guilt for not enjoying every single moment. Honestly, some moments just are hard. And it's easy to feel guilty about that. It is so easy to fall into that. I had to step back and realize that guilt does not mean you are doing it wrong. Guilt means you care. And the fact that you even question yourself and you wonder, am I doing this right? Am I being a good mom? Am I being fair to myself? It means you care. And that to me says that you're already an amazing mom. Number five, you are allowed to want more than just being a mom. I wish I knew in the beginning that it was okay to want more than just mom life because it's so easy to be fully consumed by it. I always kept working. I always kept busy. And the thing that I learned from that is that that can get really overwhelming, and I was not making time. Even though I love what I do for work, I was not making time to do things just for me. You can love what you do, you can love your child, and still have room to grow. You can still have dreams. You can still want to create things. You can still want to build, redecorate your house, reorganize your life, be something outside of motherhood. That old version of you that you miss so much sometimes, she's not gone. She's still in there. She's just evolving, and you're allowed to honor her sometimes too. And you should. Motherhood absolutely does change everything. I really think that's true. But becoming a mom does not mean you have to lose yourself in the process. Like I said, you're evolving. You're becoming a new, better version of who you were before. And sometimes it doesn't feel like that. It's a journey. It's something you have to work at. You're not going to magically be like, I am this amazing, beautiful mom now. I can't believe my eyes. No, you're not going to wake up and feel like yourself again one day. You have to work at it. And that's something I really did not know until I did it. You have to make yourself a priority. In whatever way that is, you have to prioritize. If it's eating better, if it's doing your self-care before bed at night, if it's putting some makeup on, getting dressed every day, doing your hair, those kinds of things matter. We think they don't when you're in it, but they do. They matter. They make you feel better. They make you feel like a person. So tell me in the comments, what's one thing you wish you knew before you became a mom? I'm sure there are many more that I could talk about, and maybe we will in future videos. So if you want to hear about those, let me know too. But what do you wish someone would have told you? I would love to hear your stories, and I'd love to even share some more in a future video. If you found this video helpful, give it a like and subscribe if you want some more real talk, some more self-care tips, and beauty that fits into real mom life. You are not alone in this. We are not alone in this. I promise we got this.